our day and age that will
Now,
actually suggest that
now they're saying Yeshua, which is a common name, not Jesus, right? Or Jesus, right? In the Greek, right? Died at Masada of a suicide, right? Lived till he was 80, right? Okay, right. Which would be what time? 77 AD, right? Go for Guggables! Right. Right. Now, right. I don't care how scientific you get. No. I also heard he went to India after he died, or as far as Japan, right? So wait a minute. You can't have three different stories, right? Which has somewhat of a concept, right?
Who would not engage with that possibility, who would feel that the evidence was planted, it's misinterpreted, misunderstood.
But for the Christian church, perhaps the stakes are too high.
It's doubtful that we'll ever know the truth about the death of Jesus because a lot of very powerful people seem to want to keep this information from us.
But they also keep the Gnostic Gospels from you, which talks of Jesus being androgynous, right? They're not going to like that either. But what does that mean? Well, he died for the male and the female sins, right? See, if you're a male, you only die for the men, right? But if you're both, right, you're dying for everyone. You're dying for all, like Paul said, right? I don't know. To cover every sinner or sin, right? Whether you're Jew or Gentile, bond or free, male and female, you're all one in Christ Jesus, right? Paul didn't say that metaphorically, right? Nor did John say metaphorically he saw female breasts when Christ was on the cross, right? And felt a girdle when he leaned on his bosom and chest, right? Though there he used Theos, right? Well, if you have a girdle on, right, underneath, right, and it became gold in heaven, right? It's the only way you can know that by leaning on his bosom and chest, right? The mass, right? Ew. Yeah. One weird thing is they had a donkey, right, with a head on it earlier. And someone named Alex, right, worshiping the donkey that was on a T-shaped cross, right? Now, if you consider the top of the cross had his charge, King of the Jews, right? Right. And this is Lost Cities of the Bible. Right. On next, right. Now let's see. This is 3 again, right. This is Beat the Press, right. Oops. Alright. Let's see what other channels it had it on. Me TV's right. WJCL has Bull on, right? Funny. Right. And then TBS, I remember going to that one. And then, what's that one? Blazing the Monster Machines, that's Nick Jr., right? Okay, yeah, I might have went to that one. I don't know. But, right. I forgot for what show, but but if I have another blackout, right, and the lady came by, right, okay, and they put it on 3, and then what are they insinuating, right? Mm-hmm. I know, right? That's the question as well. Mm-hmm. So, and I wasn't even anywhere near 3 when I went to sleep, and I showed you the last channels I was on the previous video before I woke up, right? A little while ago. Now, I had been asleep for over an hour and a half when I woke up, right? So, if someone knocking on the door, somebody ring my bell. Okay, and I went and answered the door. Hey, I'm not dressed now. That's why I start. Can't see anything though, right? So I went to bed because it's getting summertime. Summertime. Right? Right. Will Smith song there. With DJ Jazzy Jeff, I think, right? Right. And then, I guess I opened the door and see who it was, right? I looked through the peephole. Right. And it was a lady. But I let her come in. And she put it on channel 3 to show she was here, right? Now, who that was, right? I don't know if they're insinuating it was Alyssa or someone, right? Or not, right? And I can't say, right, anything more, right? Because I don't recall, right? Until I woke up around 1:28, right? After going to bed around 11, right? So say it took me 5 minutes to go to sleep. I don't know, right? Whatever it was, right? That's at least an hour and 20 minutes, right? Or more, or 24, somewhere in there, right? Before I woke up, right? Again, right? And again, right? I congratulated her recent engagement, right? But what does that have to do with anything, right? Who would put it on channel 3, right? Is it someone confusing me, right? Trying to make me think it was Alyssa? Or was it Maria? Was it no, right? Someone nearby, or Michelle, right? Which one, I don't know, right? Was it the new girl I met, right, at the massage parlor, right? You have your temples, your massage parlors. One night in Bangkok and the world just right. The bar temples, but the girls ain't free. You'll find a God in every golden oyster. But if you're lucky, then the God's a she. I can feel the devil sliding up to me. One town is very like another when your head's right under your pieces, brother. Okay. Alright. So, what's going on again, right? Alright. Well, I was hot and sweaty, and I had to go to the bathroom when I woke up, right? That's because I eat at my sister's. That's still an hour and 5 minute drive, right? There and back, right? Right. Now, of course, I think his son, and I don't know all the details, right? And daughter-in-law came by, right? Too, right? And Blake was there, right? That's all I know. That's all you know, right? I did yesterday, and I saw Maria, Matt, right, and a few other people when I got home, right. I didn't recognize them all though, right. They were doing something for Easter, right. But see, confirmation bias works both ways, scientists. Now, why can't you find evidence for crosses, right? Well, the problem with crosses is they're made of what material? Wood. And people like icons. You know what icons are, scientists? Icon scientists, right, are where you get a piece of wood from the cross, which there's only one that Jesus was on, right? But there were over 500 a day, I guess, right? If you believe Josephus, right? Crucifixions in Jerusalem around that time, right? Or surrounding area, right? And it wasn't just Jews they would do that to, right? I guess, right? No. But anyone, right, who was a problem for Rome, right? No matter your nationality, right? Or race. Now, when they wrote the Bible, silly, right? Jesus showed them through the old first, right? How he was the Messiah. That's why we use Isaiah 58 and Psalms 22, right? Not one, but both, right? At least those two are talking about a suffering servant who is resurrected as well as dies for the people's transgression, right? Now, if this Messiah, though, was in the spirit of David, 7 women, right, David had outside of what city? Jerusalem. How many did he have in Jerusalem? 10 virgins, right? And then Bathsheba, or was that 6? And then Bathsheba was the 7th, right? I'm not sure, right? Because he was in Jerusalem too, but that would be 11, right? And she wasn't a virgin, right? I guess, right? Unless Uriah didn't seal the deal, which is a sin on his part, right? You're not supposed to go to war without having sex with your wife first, right? That's a commandment for Moses too, by the way. So at least 10 virgins were known of to be with David, right? And at least 6 or 7 women before Jerusalem, and Bathsheba was in Jerusalem, right? So is that 8 total, right? I don't know. So if Jesus was married too, right, and like his wife was with 7 women, right, and she was with 7 men, right? Do you understand? And he had 10 virgins in Jerusalem, but only 5 of them were wise, and the other 5 were foolish, right? That's 18 women total, right? Guess how many women I've been with that I can count? About the same, right? Now, none of mine, though, were a true virgin, right? That I recall. popping the virgin cherry or anything, right? But at least maybe one could be, But I still don't remember her, right? So again, right? Alright. Noggin. No. Right. Everybody calling me Richard Noggin now, right? And that means what? Head. Richard could be dick, right? I know that. Figure that one out, huh? So again, what channel I'm gonna leave it on? Right. 369, you're so fine. I know what 69 is, do you? I do that with my ladies, right? They ain't gotta do me back, right? We can do 97, right? You know what 97 is, right? Where her is in your face, right? It would be a 97 then, right? Uh-oh. Sonic, right? Oh, sorry. I was not a lady. Well, I thought it sounded like what's his face? Right. Jerry. Right. Lewis. Aye. Uh-oh. Camila Cabello, I think. Right. Ouch. I'm not sure. Might not be. No, she's a black girl, right? Camila has brown eyes or black, right? Or Mexican, right? You're my brown-eyed girl. Right. Do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 dee da, la dee da? All right. Uh-oh. Dress came down. Right. Oops. Granny panties. Right. It's just funny. It's just funny. Now, usually the lingerie ain't granny panties, right? Just saying. Right? Not if you're trying to be sexy. Books on fire. That ain't good. Means you're trying to repress information, right? Scientists and crazy religious folks, right? Who want to deny Christ as the Messiah. Yep. And guess what? You can still do that, right? God gives you grace till you die. But if you live a good life, He might can resurrect you from the dead, right? Okay, right. Even reincarnate you, right? More than once, too, right? Maybe even completely, right? This could be where the proverbial what hits the fan, right? It hits the fan, right? Your doo-doo, right? No, that's Keyland? Or Keyland, right? Oh. I bought. Alright. Oh, this is. Oh, what's their face? Red Dragons, that's it. Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. We're back! Alright. Now you gonna keep tempting me? Right. Cause see, that's just a temptation, trying to figure out who the hell it was, right? But Channel 3 don't mean nothing to me, right? Because I wasn't even near it, right? When I went to sleep, right? Now, someone either has to knock or ring the bell until I wake up, right? Right. And then I go answer the door, right? And let him in, right? And it's almost an hour and a half later, right? I know, like Maribel. I could have made love to her 4 times, not 3, just 3, And just woke up again, right? Right. Right. But who was it? Who was it? I still don't know, right? Now it's late at night, so if you're a guy, I'll talk to you through the door, right? Right. But I don't think I would let you in, right? Right. I say come back tomorrow when it's daytime, right? Now, right? I ain't saying you can't if Matt asks for a cup of sugar or something, right? Depending on what time it is, right? Right? Something rational, right? So, the question is, why would Maria put it on WSAV, right? Is she trying to make me think I was with Alyssa, right? What's going on? What's going on? Now, the rational channel would be 22 because I was watching AFE a little bit, right? And I had it on news, right? And remember seeing Victoria, remember? Right? Again, right? Not saying anything, not saying anything. Right? But she had on a red dress, right? So I remember, right? Now, the news was a little late because basketball with the Celtics ran late, right? That's to show you I have a clear memory until I went to sleep, right? And then it's an hour and a half later almost, right? When I wake up again, right? Trying to go to bed around 11, right? I don't know. So again, was kind of thinking of Asian women, right, before I went to sleep. Again, Michelle, a couple of the ladies from the massage parlor, Frederica, right, Tina, right, told you who they were before, right, and then went to sleep, right, and now it's, what, 2:22, right? So I'm going to bed again, right? And I put it back on the channels it was on, right? So good night.